Exactly 3 weeks after a mass shooting in the small community of Tumbler Ridge left 9 people dead, including the shooter, BC's chief coroner has called a coroner's inquest.
An inquest will provide an open, independent forum to examine the circumstances surrounding these 9 deaths.
He says it will look into a wide range of areas, including mental health services, emergency response and coordination, firearms oversight, how information is shared between online platforms and law enforcement, and, where relevant, gender diversity. The 18-year-old shooter was transgender, according to police.
Everything that everyone is out there speaking about in the media at the moment, and all the things that are concerning people, will be represented in the inquest.
But the chief coroner admits he doesn't have the power to compel American companies, such as OpenAI, which has faced criticism for banning the shooter's ChatGPT account last year for concerning posts, but not informing police.
What I do know is that when we ask for information from companies, especially large companies that it behooves them to be cooperating, they will cooperate.
Politicians of various stripes and levels have been calling for a public inquiry into the February 10th shooting, and the federal and BC Conservatives say they still want that.
I think that it's definitely a welcome step. I've been pretty transparent on my calls for a public inquiry. I just believe that the scope is broader, is my understanding, and that potentially it might be a faster timeline. So that's what I really would have liked to have seen.
BC's public safety minister says it's still possible the government will call a public inquiry to examine unanswered questions. Coroner's inquests are formal court proceedings with a jury which hears evidence from witnesses and makes recommendations on how to prevent deaths in similar circumstances. It's not yet clear where the coroner's inquest will be held or when, but the chief coroner says it's a priority.
There is a long list of inquests waiting to happen. We've got somewhat of a backlog, but this will not go into the backlog. This will be, as soon as it is available, all the information is available to hold an inquest, we will hold an inquest.
And he expects the inquest itself to last longer than most. In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.